It's the all spatula start. Okay. That's a way to start. Not watching Worlds? Nah. I'll catch it later. I watched Game 4. So. Dougie Fresco, appreciate the 2 months. And Fat Matt, 1712. Very generous. Very kind of you to donate the subs. Thank you. Played Bubble Bobble for the first time today as well. We got second behind the 8 Divine Warwick player. Nice. Still pretty good. Is there any possibility of a V patch next week? It's basically guaranteed. It's basically guaranteed. Like 100% chance of V patch. Yeah, sound effects are too loud. Sorry. New account, so all my settings are off. Hey, Garen 2. We take those. Just wanted to throw some first thing positivity. Hey, I really appreciate that. It's been a rough week. Can I say Sag like how Milk says it? Sag. Music is also a little loud. Okay, let me see if this helps a little. There you go. Warwick is a strong doggo. True. Didn't Riot make a change to the Smurf play against other Smurfs or higher players? Yes, your MMR accelerates very quickly. So, oh. And I don't have enough gold for it. Oh, we have to take this, though. I mean, look at the items we have. Yeah, I mean, we have to take that. I don't need to lock the shop. This will be gold, so... We already had 3 items, so we knew we were getting gold that round, because you always get something. Okay. I mean, that's a start. That's a really good start. That's a really good start. We're not going to level so that we can get as much gold as possible to reroll for Nami 3 here. As well as, if we lose, we're okay with that because we'd get item choice. So, yeah, we're going to be good. When you pick a character item from Carousel and it shows $signs, what does that mean, if anything? It means nothing. It was fun little debug stuff that was thrown in when we were first developing the game. Wait, why no Mage Spat with tier? Because when you have a Ludens and a Nami Chosen, you run a Ludens and a Nami Chosen. So, if we were going to turn this into a spat, it would probably be Mage Spat, but it would be on, like, Janna, for example. In fact, I'm pretty sure the play here is do this. Nope, that was not the play. This is the play. And then if we lose, we sell this. Music's still too loud? Really? Okay, turned it down more. Why is Warwick howling for a kill half the board away with QSS nerfs? I mean, we didn't change Warwick. He's been howling that much for a long time now. Hey, we're gonna win. Sweet. You should probably have a tag in place to refer people to your Reddit post on Divine Warwick. Will save you time and trouble this weekend. True. Very true. You're not wrong, Fat Man. Happy to see you streaming after my tweet of yesterday. Yeah, no problem. Why aren't you watching Fnatic versus TES? I'll catch it later. This is the only time I have to stream. I have family commitments, things like that. So I have to stream when I have to stream. But like I said, y'all should be watching that anyway, and then you can come back when it's over. So Could Shiv Unique fix this whole situation? No. Definitely, I actually think that would not fix anything. You would still see Warwick's with Shiv's, QS, and just a third item like Ginsu's. I don't think it changes much. So. Yasuo Hasaki, great name. Appreciate the prime. Kufi1, 3 months, nice. Thanks for the continued support, man. Love the green screen? Yeah, it's something I'm trying. I got a green screen. I got one of those Elgato ones that seems pretty nice. Something I'm gonna try. See if I can do some cool stuff with it later. Alright, we want... we did not end up in a good pick spot. Oh well. Ludens or QS parts is what we're after. So... the tier is the best thing, but tiers are usually pretty contested. There's still a tier there. It's unfortunately on the 50-50 wrong side. Nope. Alright. Which means we work on frontline stuff, which means armor. You can put Chonk on the green screen? I can, and I might. Who will win? My pick'ems has Fnatic winning, is what I'll say. So... that's where my hopes are. Auto Metal 123, 8 months. It's good to have you around. You've been nice. I hope you are resting. You sound exhausted. I am. I can't say I'm resting that well. Thanks for the streams, but take some time for yourself and get away from toxic things a bit. Yeah, I need to, but I don't. On the positive, I'm like 12 heat into Hades. I'm so far into Hades now. I don't know how much I'll keep playing, but I'm so far into that. That Zed just lost half his health. That Zed just lost the other half of his health. Hey Mort, is the team aware of the Hunter proc interaction which causes Warwick to cancel his ult and reset his mana to 0? Yes. It's a known bug, it's been there for a while. It's proven very difficult to fix. So, but we are aware of it. How about a drinking game? Every time people mention Divine Static Nerf, you take a drink, all in one message, finish the cup. Drunk stream sounds fun right about now. It would certainly lighten the mood. Hey, Tri-Theory. Yesterday, a player put RFC on Yasuo and it didn't cast unless the enemy was 2 hexes away. Do we take this as normal? Yep. Yep. That is the intended interaction, is that he won't cast unless there's someone nearby. That's a dead Akali and a dead Diana. Is set ult getting cancelled a bug? It depends on which part. There are parts in there that are bugs, there are parts in there that are intended, so. Adept works like FH, so it's the reason why Shiv is doing a ton of damage early. Yep. Yeah, one of the things we're probably going to do is shift Shiv to only proc the bonus damage against shields, and Ludens to only proc the bonus damage against CC. Because the Ludens rework has been a success. The Shiv rework, on the other hand, is a little too empowering, so. Ah, the Mortdog emotes. It's pretty good. What do you think is the weakest 4 cost? I think it's Aatrox. I mean, it was Shen until the current meta. Now I'm not sure. Ooh, a tier. Give me a rod. That'd be awesome. It's a first. What was the idea behind giving every divine unit some sort of CC? To be honest, I think it was an oversight on the set design part. Yeah, I mean, these are really good items. And we're on a win streak, so I should level. And yes, it's only this, but... actually, is it this? It might just be this. Bubble Bobble is amazing. Thanks for making it more viable. Yeah. Okay. Do you want some Mortdog TFT can? Jesus, these emotes are pretty good. Enlightened, enlightened. We can run Fortune for a little bit. Do you think that the Vigar nerf was a good move, or should it be adjusted to be at least 1.5 AP at level 2? I think the Vigar nerf actually worked out well. While, yes, everyone is focused on Divine and things like that, I do think currently Vigar comps are actually still quite viable. I've top 2'd with them a couple times, especially uncontested. So I still think Vigar is in a very good spot. I don't actually want Jinx 2, though, is the thing. I do want Janna 2. I really enjoy this song. Why did I buy that? I don't need that. But yeah, so like I said, I think Vigar is still a good comp, and I think once we see some of the Warwick stuff die down... Because the other thing is, Elderwood in particular is just really bad against Divine because of the true damage, so... Oh, that's okay. Losing with Fortune in is totally fine. Alright, we actually want QS parts now. A tier would be fine for the Mage Cap because we have the Spatula. QS parts is ideally, though, what we're getting here. Mage Janna would not be the worst, though. Alright, Mage Janna it is. Does Vigar spell power stat carry over when he's upgraded from 1 to 2 to 3-star? Yes. Would like to know about how you guys decide whether to hotfix something. Have a great day. Ideally, the plan is we should never be hotfixing. Sorry, hang on. Let me take my turn here and I will explain it. One more. No. Ideally, we never hotfix anything. Hotfixes should only be used in absolute emergencies. But B patches, on the other hand, like I said, those we're more willing to use pretty frugally. And, you know, there's a B patch. Like I said, I'm almost 100% sure there will be a B patch next week. So, Ari, no, we're not going 6 mage. To be honest, as soon as we win, we should be cutting Fortune at this point. We have the Fiora 2. Yeah, it's time to cut Fortune. Do you ever think there will be an opening carousel or any carousel with all Chosen? Nope. Chosen on carousel does bad things to the game, so... Nope. You think Warwick static is not an emergency? I don't think it is an emergency. I think it is bad, but I think there has been far worse, and as a 4 cost, there's just... it's not that bad. It's bad, don't get me wrong, before I get the Reddit post saying, oh my god, Mort said it wasn't bad. It's bad. It's just, there's been worse. Oof. Painful. Do you ever... I already answered that. I have to go focus on this Game 5, but good luck today. Yeah, like I said, go watch Game 5. You guys should be watching Game 5. Come back when you're done. Only 4 enlightened? I mean, we'll get to 6 when we can. I mean, I think the real talk is this goes away. A Fiora 3 would be really good for this comp. We're 1 away. Do I keep rolling for the Fiora here? I'm pretty sure I do. Can I let Soju coach me later? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm gonna greed this for the Fiora. I'm probably gonna regret it. Already regretting it. Stop. Mort, go. Level up. Ah! Did not regret. Haha. Haha. How does it feel to coach Soju? I mean, I thought people found it entertaining, and that's what matters. Alright, well now it's definitely level up. Should I buy this? Should I really buy this? I don't think so. I think that's greedy. I think it's time to level up and get to 6 enlightened. Okay. What do you think of Cultist? Do you think it will get buffed? I think it needs a very small buff. Very small. Like, if you told me 6 and 9 Cultists needed a small buff, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. But I think it has to be pretty small. How do you think the game would be if blacklisting was a thing with Warwick? I think, unfortunately, it does really bad things to the pool. If we wanted to actually add something like bans to the game, we would have to probably add, like, 6 more champions to the game. 1 of each cost. Is there any intent of adding a training mode to test comps to the game? Nope, we've talked about that a lot in the past, and the reality is it'll do some pretty bad things to the game if we did that. What was the hardest champion to balance in TFT so far? I mean, Aphelios is certainly up there. Zed from set 2 probably is probably the hardest. QS or blue on Nami? I prefer QS. Did you ever consider giving Galio a percentage of the stats of all cultist units? No, because of the high complexity, and we kind of learned from Mech that that can do some pretty bad things, so... Yeah, just experiment in rank, no need for practice, lol, lol, lol. Sure. There's another mode called normals, but... You do you. If Adept wasn't counted to CC, do you think Statue of Warwick would still feel overpowered? Yes, I do. Can you elaborate on why adding a training tool does bad things to the game? Because the idea with TFT is that in a lot of sense it's like a reroll simulator. It's like, I want to try the game and I really want to try to hit that perfect comp. I want to play again. Also, I need to experiment, and it's healthy for people to play many games to find that experimentation and things like that. But if you open that up to just like a training tool and let everyone sim everything, then basically what's going to happen is 2 days after a patch comes out, someone's going to go, hey, I've ran everything, this is the strongest comp, you should all play it. Everyone will play it, and the meta will end up in a much less healthy spot. Will Aphelios get some adjustments next patch? I don't think he's getting them next patch. I think he needs some for sure. Again, unbinding him from quick Ginsu's is a big thing there. So, if Evelyn has a spell crit item and ults a low health target, does she get 3x the damage and the crit double damage? Yes. Yes, that's correct. See if we had QS. Looking good. Shen. We're gonna keep leveling to 8, and then we'll roll at 8. Strengthen our army, get the Morgana and the Talon. Technically, this is better than this. When will the fix bug of mobile users quit and reconnect alarm? I don't know. I don't know. Who gets to decide which costumes are selected for the heroes? The set design team does. Based on the theme that we're trying to achieve for that set. This person's running Enlightened, by the way. So ideally we would want them out. They're also running Shojin Vayne, though, so that's a bit of a noob. If Divine is getting nerfed, will it just be some number crunch or a soft rework? I think it's just a number thing. I don't think it needs a soft rework. Also, I think people who are saying Divine should scale with level, like, that's not really the problem, right? Like, no one's saying 2 Divine is overpowered. If anything, 2 Divine is underpowered. I feel like Riven is unused compared to set 3.5. I'm gonna hard disagree with you on that one. I think we have seen plenty of Riven comps. I think rank 1 NA was basically a Riven one-trick last patch. We did not get our QS. Oh, I'm gonna troll this game a little. Okay, we need a better unit here. Gross. Sure. There we go. That's much better. Okay. We'll cut the Kayn. Kayn and Morgana need to go. Or excuse me, Kayn and second Janna need to go, but Chalice Yone with Exile, yeah. Sell that. Do you read your YouTube comments? I do. That's the thing about me. It's a very big personality flaw, but I read every Twitter DM, every Reddit post, every YouTube comment. I read them all. Enlightened. We need a Morgana. Morgana. Sweet. We good. Alright. Comp's done. Might be a dumb question, but why do Mystics give armor to the whole team, but Vanguards only buff themselves? Because having a variety of different implementations is good. Vanguard's job is to be extra tanky, so they get to be extra tanky. Whereas Mystics are a much more supportive concept, so the idea was that they support the whole team. In your recent 6 Assassin Lost video, it looked like at 2017 the Lee kicked the Talon off from across the map. Is this a known bug? Basically what happens there is he started his targeting paradigm before the Talon moved, and once he starts the cast, the target is locked in and there's nothing you can do about it. So that's what's going on there. It's technically not a bug, even though it's weird as hell. I think that's still correct. That is a 3-star Zed. More like 3-star dead. Unfortunately, They killed my Nami. Are there any plans to buff, change, rework Shen? His 3-star feels pretty bad. Does it? I don't know. Will I do viewer games tomorrow? Yeah. Viewer games tomorrow for sure. For sure. Alright, items-wise, something for Fiora is probably what we want here. There's a couple options. Oh, they took the one I wanted. Could also do this. Zeke's is just good. Could go Zeke's, could go Bramble. I'm thinking... Alright, let's fully support Nami here. One thought with Aphelios, what if the turrets were copies of his gun rather than Aphelios himself, which meant only Aphelios shots would stack? Again, I think the primary goal of whatever we did with Aphelios should be unbind him from QS. Anything that doesn't do that is missing the goal entirely.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
I swear we could have had 3-star Aurelia if I'd actually held on to him by now, but... oh well. Hey man, what about the experience? Why do we not get the account level experience after a game? I play a lot of TFT and I also like to level up. The idea is the account level rewards that you get from the leveling system are for League of Legends. They're Blue Essence, Champion Shards, things like that. It's why League of Legends players don't get the Battle Pass. We have the Battle Pass that rewards you. Now, I totally agree that like not having a number go up can feel pretty bad, but that's the main reason. No. Alright, the Shen Dream is dead, and I should stop rolling. Hey Mort, I don't know if that's considered a bug, but sometimes when J4 gets CC during his cast, he travels but doesn't do the damage, so he's just sitting in the middle. Yeah, it's definitely one of those weird cases. We could look at it more closely, but my guess is it's probably not a bug. This is that Shojin Vayne player. Wouldn't you put Mage Pat on Morg here if you can't find Janna 3-star anyway? I mean, Janna is one of the better mages just because shielding so much of your team is really good. Morgana's okay, but I think she casts too late into the fight. If I had Shojin on her, then maybe, but... that is a second... okay. I personally feel like it would be both entertaining and informative if you posted a montage of all the big bugs and struggles that go into polishing either a set. I love that idea. I love that idea. I will bring it up with publishing. I love that idea. More like Shojin Dead player. Nice. Trump Key, appreciate the 3 months. Very kind of you to continue to support. Alright, well we're not gonna hit 9 with how long there is to go, so let's just keep bolstering the power of our army. Almost missed a Janna. No. Okay. Ping in the EUW servers? My ping says 162 right now. So. Is it intended that Jax can't dodge Ashe ability attacks? Nope, that's a bug. I think we have it fixed next patch. But that's a bug. I've been trying to get Mortdog to catch on as an alternative to Mortdog when things are going well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why not let Janna get in Zeke's love? It's mostly to catch assassins. If there's any assassins that jump back here, I want her to take the damage, not Nami, is the main reason. I could probably get away with it, but... hey, Morgana too. You love to see it. Will you nerf this Weedwick? Yes. Like I said, this is definitely getting a B patch, like almost 100% certain. It's the other enlightened player. Nine Elders beats Divine, but 9 Warlords doesn't? I think you can't generalize like that. I think it really depends on the items and things like that, so... I don't think it's as simple as, this comp will always beat this comp. Will there be a contest for the most creative Warwick comp name? That's pretty good. That's always funny. I will say, the person who named it after the Pokemon, I thought that one was pretty good. And then GV8 calling this War Week because until the B patch, I also thought was pretty creative. Yeah, Manatrick, that's the one. Nice locket on your exile there, buddy. Alright, well, game 1 of Smurf, we basically hit almost perfect Bubble Bobble. And it was a nice 12-13 game win streak into a first. GG.